Hello everyone, my name is Katie. I am the Introverted Reader, and you can probably tell by the title of this video. Today's video is going to be a review on Heartbreak Boys by Simon James Green. If you guys know, I am a huge fan of Simon's books. I absolutely love them. I have them all displayed here. I tried to do a thing. Like I wanted them displayed behind me while I was talking, but my big fat head is just in the way. But if you can see them, these are Simon's other books. Read these. Like, I tried to do a thing and it backfired. Oh well. But anyway, we're talking about Heartbreak Boys today. This is Simon's newest young adult book. And can I just say, I was so excited to get this because with everything going on, I had pre-ordered it, but with everything going on, I was really worried that it wasn't going to arrive like on time. I think it got pushed back. I think it was meant to come sometime in like June or July, but it came eventually. But anyway, we're following two different characters this time rather than just one. We're following Jack and Nate. Now, Jack has been out of the closet for a while. You know, they're going into sixth form at the minute in this book, and he came out in like his second year of secondary school. And, you know, he's been out in Pride ever since. He did get bullied a lot for it, but in the end, he overcame that, and, you know, he's just been living his authentic life, you know, for the past 3 years or so. Whereas Nate is a lot more quiet. Like, he is newly out of the closet, but he's very scared to show who he really is, you know, to show like his real authentic self. He knows that he's gay. He knows that. But you know, he's just like, he's scared about what Jack went through because he witnessed what Jack went through when because they go to school together. They used to be friends, but then something happened and they drifted apart, and he saw the struggle that Jack went through after he came out, and Nate didn't want that for himself. And basically what happens in this story is the two of them basically get pretty humiliated by people that they really cared about. Jack gets dumped very publicly by his boyfriend, and Nate, who is just newly out of the closet, gets basically humiliated as well. And they're very heartbroken about it. And basically they sort of get this idea, well, and by they I mean Jack, get this idea to show the world that they're completely over their exes, that they don't need them anymore, that they're just like, we are happy and free and gay and we don't care, blah blah blah, cackety cack cack cow, you know what I mean? Forget that I did that. Anyway, so they end up going on a trip with Nate, his little sister, and his parents, and they basically go to a caravan park. And it's Jack's idea, mainly. Nate does not want any part of this whatsoever. He's just like, this is a horrible idea. I just want to spend my summer by myself, wallowing in my own self-pity. Like, I don't want this. Whereas Jack's more like, no, we need to show them that they can't say anything about us anymore, that they can't take advantage of us like this anymore. Like, we need to show them that we're stronger than what they think they are, than what they think we are. So anyway, they go on this crazy adventure, and describing the whole description of the caravan park, just like, I actually stayed in a caravan for the very first time like a few weeks ago, and it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun, I will tell you. It was an experience, I'll tell you that, because I had never been in one ever in my life, and doing that was certainly an adventure. And I certainly related to Nate in that he wasn't sure whether or not he wanted to do it, but then as the trip went on, he was just like, you know what, this is actually not so bad. So yeah, anyway, they go on this crazy adventure, and I will say, while this was funny, there was a lot of funny moments in this, obviously, like Simon's books always make me laugh, but what I loved about this was that it was definitely a lot more serious than like Noah or like Alex and stuff, because not that Noah and Alex didn't have serious messages, but what I'm saying with this one, we are dealing with two broken-hearted teenagers, you know what I mean? And, you know, Nate is not fully over the boy that he was in love with, and you know, Jack pretends that he's okay with everything, but you know, like, they both are hurting on the inside, do you know what I mean? And it's really, the core message of it is that, you know, you don't, how can I put this into words? Basically, it's just like, it's like kind of like a find your tribe kind of thing, because if the people around you don't want to accept you, or if everybody on Instagram is giving you a hard time, who cares? You know, like, find yourself people that accept you wholly for who you are, flaws and all. Like, whether you're a super quiet little introvert like Nate, or you're flamboyant and loud like Jack, it doesn't really matter. Like, who cares what a bunch of strangers on Instagram think? They don't know you. They don't know you personally. And it's just like, you know, you can post all the fancy photos that you want, but like, at the core of it, you know what's real. Like, no one really knows what's real, if you know what I mean. Like, not on Instagram anyway. And I did really, really appreciate that. I kind of appreciated the little social commentary there on, you know, how like fake social media can be. And like, whilst at the one hand it's a wonderful tool that we can use to communicate and, you know, share ideas and opinions and use our platforms for good, it can be quite a very, very toxic place. And I really appreciate how that book highlighted on that in a very, very simple and funny and camp, no pun intended, way. I love that. And also Jack's cousin Elliot, who we meet towards the end of this, I'll not say like how we meet him or anything because spoilers, but he is the most precious little small bean I've ever met in my life. I would read an entire book about Elliot, like, I'm not kidding. Like, I loved him. He was so sweet. He was so sweet and just so funny. Like, every little thing that came out of his mouth, everybody was just like, oh, Elliot. He was so cute. Like, I just, like, and the way he's described with his blonde hair, like, sticking up everywhere, I pictured that kid from Meet the Robinsons. What was his name? The kid from Meet the Robinsons with the hair and the glasses. Was it Lucas? Is that his name? Lucas? I can't remember. But if you remember that kid's name from Meet the Robinsons, then just let me know, because in my head he is Elliot. He is Elliot. Oh, what else can I say about this book? I mean, again, like I said, it is a lot more serious than a lot of Simon's other books. There is a scene where they actually go to like a party that's full of YouTubers, and because Jack kind of has it in his head that he wants to like be in that world. Like, he's like, oh, I totally want to be an influencer. Like, I totally want to like have brand deals and be all like #gifted, da 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 da. And then they go to this party and they just see how fake it all is, and just, I love that. Yes, call out the fakers, Simon. Call out the fakers. Like, I just love that. And look at all these tabs. Look at all these tabs. Like, all the green are moments where I just wanted to snap my fingers and be like, yes, yes, tell them. So, like, I ran out of green tabs. Well, I nearly ran out of them. I got some more, but yeah. And the pink are for all the cutesy type moments that were in there as well. And just all in all, this was wonderful. It was funny. It was witty. It was heartwarming. Like, it was just like, all of Simon's books have this effect on me. Like, I felt the same when I read Noah. I felt the same when I read Alex. And now I think this one, I don't want to say that this one might be my favorite, but it might be my favorite. It might be. I don't know. But anyway, again, 5 out of 5 stars for Heartbreak Boys. I highly, highly recommend that all of you read it. It's wonderful. And if you're British, reading about the camper van will either bring back fond memories, or you'll want to curl up under your duvet and never see the light of day again. Either way, get this book, read this book. Read more of Simon's books. Like, if you've been on my channel for long enough, and I've preached this up and down, read these and read this, okay? Like, I just need everybody to read Simon's books because they're amazing. Anyway, that is my, oh my goodness, lipstick on the teeth. Anyway, don't look at my teeth. Anyway, that is my review for Heartbreak Boys by Simon James Green. 5 out of 5 stars. Thank you, Simon, for writing this amazing book. It's so good. I loved it. Anyway, that is my review. Thank you so much for watching. My Instagram, my Twitter, down below as always. Subscribe if you are new and ring the bell for any more upcoming videos. Thank you once again, and stay safe out there. Bye.